Well, I think one of the things that came out that was a positive out of COVID and in the aftermath of George Floyd's murder was our players were re-energized, that they had the freedom to voice their opinion on how they were feeling by the things that were happening in the world. And baseball historically, before that, you know, it's interesting just talking about like college kids, you know, my generation, the way I was raised, we were just taught that authority, that's the way it was, and you just had to cope, right? And this generation challenges everything. And so our players, the level, if you talk to former players, there is a whole different level of expectation or entitlement about the things that they need for them to succeed.
Doing DEI well is the right thing to do. We all know that it's the right thing to do, but it's also incredibly good for business as well. And when something is good for business, it usually continues to get done. So I think it's important to think about DEI as being both. I mean, for us, a couple of interesting facts about the Fire. One is that about 68% of our fans in the building at Soldier Field when we play are self-identifying as Latino or Hispanic. So we want to make sure that our employee base reflects that audience, because we can't serve our audience if we don't understand them, speak to them, know what they're looking for. So we've done a lot to hire. So year to date, all of our new hires, 70% of them are diverse in one way or another.
What I think has been really important, particularly as I think about student development work and support services, is it has to evolve and flex. You have to be able to ask yourself, what does it mean to support today's student athletes? And to answer your question, supporting today's student athletes, they're coming in with an entirely different vocabulary, entirely different understanding of what DE&I is and why it's important. Now, there's still work to be done, right? So I'm thinking of specifically the population of students I serve at Northwestern. They're coming from all over the world, right? With different levels of understanding of what it means to create spaces that people feel like they belong.